Huzzah! I have actually had to beat Shuffleboard 2 more times to get back here, because this game and me keep doing stupid things. But I actually beat that kid on the first try the second time around, so you can just call me Shuffleboard Jesus. But don't do that.
Mr. Kreutzer, come on, you have to give me a bit more. You're the only one who was on the train and who has no alibi for last night.
I don't wanna.
As I said, I was in my cabin.
Are you sure that it was your cabin and not the Baroness's?
I checked.
Legrand will question the guests, one after another. But if he doesn't get the answers that he wants to hear, it could become unpleasant for them.
Oh boy, I can talk to you now.
Lady Westmacott, may I bother you for a moment?
By all means, Mr. Zellner.
Did Miss Miller cope with all the excitement?
I think so. But what happened on the train was quite a shock for her. She wouldn't be able to go on if something happened to Matthew.
For some reason she
She's
doesn't like
worried
murder.
about him.
He's all she has. It breaks her heart that he lives at a boarding school and can't always be with her. But she sets her wishes and needs aside so that he can get a good education. That's her way.
What do you even learn at boarding school? How to board?
Where is Matthew's father?
Gone. Run off. Ran away from his problems again. He drank a lot. More and more after each setback. It's better for both of them this way.
How do you
left
know
her.
so much?
She couldn't have borne it. She loved him and wanted to stick by him. She fell out with her family over him. They couldn't understand her. And when he left her, the ground opened up beneath her feet. For 2 weeks, she was as good as dead. If she didn't have Matthew, she'd be dead.
You seem to know a lot about it. I mean, about the time before Miss Miller began working for you.
Is
I
she
have my
not dead?
reasons.
And Matthew, do you care as deeply about the children of your other employees?
If you fail with your own child, you hope to do better with others, Constable.
By force. What?
And the idea to send Matt to a boarding school...
Was mine. Matthew idolized his father and blamed his mother for the fact that he wasn't around anymore. I was afraid the situation would escalate if he had to live on a country estate alone with his mother and some old people. I think I was right. He quickly made friends at boarding school. He's popular, well-liked, a real athlete according to his teachers. And his relationship with his mother has improved as well. He's headed in the right direction.
Except he still thinks old people are gross.
Miss Miller told me that you have a valuable manuscript with you.
That is correct.
An unpublished Part 2 novel. The manuscript must be worth a fortune.
$5
Oh.
on eBay.
It's not just any Part 2 novel.
I made him
wrote it
naked.
20 years ago, but it will only be published after my death. It's Part 2's last case. Maurice Partout dies.
Curtain. What?
You're going to kill him off?
You know this.
I already have. And I enjoyed it.
Madam,
I was so sick of writing one Part 2 novel after
Laura,
another.
what?
I was keen to stick a knife in his guts. And so, 20 years ago, I did. Of course, I didn't want to disappoint my fans, so I let him solve case after case. But at least I was certain that he'd never escape me, that in the end, I would get him.
Well, good.
I understand.
You killed off
Let's
a fictional
just
character.
hope that this novel remains unpublished for many more years.
No, Matthew's probably going to kill me in my sleep.
How is the questioning going?
Are you implying that I'm an eavesdropper? The inspector is placing a lot of pressure on our dear Mr. Kreutzer.
So,
He's the
okay,
only one
you
who was
are.
on the train
What?
and who doesn't have an alibi for last night.
Okay.
Perhaps. But him? A murderer?
I know people like him. He doesn't have enough backbone to kill someone in cold blood and remain so calm.
Do we
He
want
turned
people to have
into
that
a
much
drama
backbone?
And then farce, drink himself insensible, and then, railing at fate, pitch himself into the sea. Forget him. Legrand is wasting his time. Mr. Kreutzer just happens to be a perfect fit for the inspector's image of the Raven.
He's got a ponytail.
Athletic, cultured, moves among the rich and famous.
I'll eat his violin if he's the Raven or the murderer.
I have to be going, Lady Westmacott.
Please keep me informed, Constable Zellner.
Of course.
There we go. Let's just take an entire container, right? Does that work?
Whatever Constable Oliver wants, he's getting ham and eggs.
Whoa! Why did... Look like you moved with some kind of
And
magical
just
force.
a pinch of salt for our friendly constable.
That's enough to kill him. Oh my gosh, man. Is it?
Good.
Hey, what's up? Happy
Constable
breakfast.
Oliver,
Huh?
ham and eggs, piping hot.
Oh, I shouldn't really.
I don't see anyone here who'd rebuke you. It was a hard night.
Why do you not get food?
true. Oh, delicious. Just enough salt. Oh, that was good of you. Cheers.
You don't expect me to wash your dirty dishes as well, do you?
Oh, of course not, Majesty. Oh, that was a proper meal and no mistake.
No, good job washing your freaking dishes. But, yeah, I suppose you're on guard duty.
The little stones make perfect ammunition for the slingshot. Now I just need a suitable target.
Here, hang on. I gotta make this shot harder for me.
All right.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I win!
Ow! Ah! Hey, Zelna, what in blazes was that?
A bird?
What?
Something hit me!
You mean someone shot at you?
Yes, well, no, I don't know. Didn't you notice anything?
Probably some gnomes
I
or
was
something.
riveted by the fantastic view. We Swiss aren't used to seeing the horizon like this.
For some reason I believe you.
And my bottle's broken too. Oh, I don't believe
It was
this.
full of air. Where am I gonna get any more air?
Could you bring me something to drink? Those ham and eggs were pretty salty.
I'm sorry. I have to proceed with my investigations. Goodbye. Let's see how long he can resist his thirst.
Ooh, look at us pressuring him. Oh wow, okay.
Not long at all.
New record! Hey, what's up, friend?
Nervous? I would be too in your position.
No habla español. No,
Who are
wait.
you?
My name is Adil, and you are...
Constable Zellner.
What's your accent?
Why did you sneak onto the ship, Adil?
I wanted to go back home.
You're Egyptian?
No, I'm from
There's no
Arizona.
work for me in Italy. I want to see my family again.
And since you don't have money, you stowed away.
So what if I did?
That's illegal, I think.
So, it was you who knocked me out.
Me? Never.
No? Where were you when I was attacked?
Well, I couldn't take anything with me on this trip, so I snuck into the kitchen and took some canned goods.
Do
Interesting.
you even know what a can
And
looks
how
like?
do you know when I was attacked?
Well, I thought it was yesterday, shortly before we set sail.
I take this bump personally. It's hard for me to believe a single word of your story.
Because I'm a foreigner?
Because you seem to have learned our language in the space of a day, accent-free.
Believe what you want.
Wow, you're not helpful.
What were you searching for on deck last night?
I was hiding the whole evening. I wanted to go out and get some fresh air, see the stars.
That's not how hiding works.
But then suddenly they were looking for me.
Were you in one of the cabins?
No,
Did you see anyone on the deck or on the roof?
no.
And after we arrested you,
The English policeman put me in this cell. Then he left. I've been here ever since.
And you didn't notice anything along the way?
No, nothing.
What about the gunshot? Didn't you hear it?
Yes, the English policeman had already arrested me. We heard a bang and looked around.
Why'd you get to help?
And then?
Then, the Bobby was in a hurry to get rid of me. He almost pushed me down the stairs and locked me in here. He left, and then a short time later, the alarm went off.
Constable Oliver wasn't with you anymore when the alarm went off?
No, I was scared that the ship would sink with me sitting here like a rat in a trap.
Who paid you to distract us?
What?
You went for a walk around the deck and let yourself be seen. Everyone goes off hunting you, and in the meantime, your partner shoots the Baroness in peace.
You like that?
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't want to distract anyone. I just want to go home.
You're a liar, and a bad one at that.
But sir, I'm telling the truth.
And I'm the Raven. Inspector Legrand will deal with you.
Wait, turn
He's
yourself in!
lying like a cheap rug. But he probably doesn't know anything about the murder. Very disappointing. So I have to keep searching. What interests me most is the shot that was fired here in the cargo hold last night.
Stop telling me your plans, sir!
The young man is lying like a cheap rug. That much is clear.
Use different phrases.
He can't have anything to do with the murder. When we heard the shot, he was in the custody of Constable Oliver, and I hardly think the two of them are working together.
Yeah, that would take a lot of planning on Oliver's part.
He could be responsible for the bump on the back of my head, and maybe he also stole some things from the buffet. But he's no criminal mastermind.
Did
What
you
a
touch
pity.
the buffet?
I expected more from this interrogation. Legrand can try his luck with him.
I think it's because your V-neck turned into a U-neck. That's the main problem here. You're very distracting, sir.
The cargo hold also seems to serve as a changing room for the crew.
Oh,
At least
Don't-
for the
don't
ones
look.
who don't wear white uniforms. A stroke of luck. The lock is open.
get in there. Steal some stuff, man.
Oil-stained overalls. And here, an old toolbox. It's been through a lot. Hardly any paint, dented, and the lid is held shut by wire.
I think I want
I'll
that.
take it with me.
Oh, wow, I got it immediately.
Some wrenches, a bit of wire wool, an oily cloth, and here, a screwdriver.
Good. Oh, no. This one. Yep. You get over here.
Whoever fired the shot hit the crate.
That it?
Did the shooter just want to intimidate me? Or maybe he needed the bullet.
Anything else? Don't stick your finger in there
Can't
too
see
far.
anything. If the bullet is still stuck in the wood, it's too deep to reach with my fingers.
This.
Well, I think the bullet is still in the wood.
How are you using the screwdriver like that? Do you not know how tools work? What?
I'm not a weapons specialist, but at first sight I'd say that this bullet looks exactly the same as the one Dr. Gebhardt gave me for Legrand.
The same color.
That would mean that the murderer also fired a shot here in the cargo hold before the murder. But why? Did they just want to make sure the old guns still worked? Or was it something else?
Hates
And
crates.
did the bullet really come from the same gun?
Let's just
I
pretend it
can
did.
only check that in Legrand's cabin.
Oh, fine. Yeah, we can do science, I guess. Have fun in the cargo hold. I got lost.
That takes the biscuit.
I noticed that the door was unguarded.
even have biscuits.
I just wanted to make sure that everything was all right.
Tell it to Legrand. He's expressly forbidden anyone to speak to the witness before he does.
Well, I guess he's gonna be disappointed.
All right. Let's go to Legrand and tell him what happened. You fell asleep and then you left the door unguarded.
Oh, did I?
Well, are we going? Hmm?
No, but don't try it again.
Of course not.
Let me just get back in the hold here. No. Oh yeah, I guess I need this for one thing, and now I'm done. So here you go.
Matt,
Stop looking at your stupid red disc and
is your slingshot back?
stick this in your
Really?
pants or something.
Thanks.
You're welcome, but you should put Constable Oliver on the list of people who'd better not see it.
I understand. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good man.
Was that... Were you trying to give me a high five or something? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't reciprocate your high five. Or your low five.
Maybe Miss Miller has found something of a soulmate in the archaeologist. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that the two of them will end up together. People with low self-esteem tend to sabotage their own happiness.
Don't make me feel things,
Miss
man!
Miller,
Yes, Constable?
I wanted to ask you something. Lady Westmacott told me that Matt's become a real athlete at his boarding school.
He plays Ultimate
That's true.
Frisbee.
He's full of energy. His teachers try to calm him down with sports.
Like
He's very
chariot racing.
talented and learns new games very quickly.
I regret to say that was never one of my strong points. It must be good for his self-confidence.
It certainly is. He's settled down and he's become something of a leader in his class. A year ago, I'd have never dared to hope that everything would work out so well.
I'll be seeing you, Miss Miller.
Constable?
I'm glad he has confidence, because it doesn't seem like you do, but whatever works. Oh yeah, I do imagine that tree is boring. Why don't you move somewhere more exciting? Come with me, we're gonna go break into some guy's room. How about that? Thanks for watching the top of the stairs for us, by the way. You know, just in case of the stair ghosts.
The lock isn't especially secure. I should be able to open it with the wire from the cargo hold.
Why don't you just take the axe? Ah, fine. Let's do it the kind way. Ew. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. How the frick am I supposed to get this done? So I guess as long as I can test it effectively. That's too high, isn't it? That looks good. Those two look good. And in fact, the second one's actually doing pretty good. A little bit higher. Maybe even more. No, I like that. Okay, 3 more to go. Let's not touch the rest of them. Okay, that's just in the wrong spot, isn't it? It's okay. Glad this wire is so flexible. Sturdy. No, it's still too. That's just slightly too high, isn't it? Maybe if I stuck it there and pushed it. Come on. Ah. I like it. I like it. Okay, next one. No. That count? We'll find out. It worked!
There we go.
Well, if you broke in before, I mean, you're pretty much screwed no matter when Nico comes by. So let's just go. Let's just go, man. No need to double check if he's here or not.
Legrand must have taken and developed the photos himself. He even made copies and enlargements.
This is like
He
CSI
seems
stuff.
to be prepared for everything, with access to more resources than a normal detective.
What's all this? He doesn't even have all the strings set up yet. This is just a...
Legrand
It's like a
must have
Pinterest
taken
wall.
them yesterday at the crime scene. Shot in her sleep. She didn't feel a thing. She went to sleep and never woke up.
Yes, that's how it works.
This photo provides an overview of the crime scene.
Just that little bit.
Yes, the bed, the blood spot. The spot on the sheet is much bigger than the one on the mattress. There's blood on the blanket as well. A lot of blood, I'd say. Yes, that's how we found her yesterday.
Can't even see
I
her.
think I wasn't really myself at the time. A rough diagram of the ship. Legrand marked the Baroness's cabin. Seems like he didn't turn up anything else of note.
Anything else here to look at? No. Not really. I want some of its drugs. Can I get some of its drugs?
Legrand's file on the Raven.
That it?
Centimeters thick, but totally useless.
Oh, never mind. It's big, I
We're
guess.
not dealing with the Raven. Why can't he see that? Our man is ruthless, a bomber, and quite probably a murderer. This is the pipe from the cargo hold. Legrand seems to have inspected it for fingerprints. I can still make out the powder. Aha! That's the bullet the doctor
I guess this is
removed
mine now.
from the Baroness's corpse. There's nothing written on the bottle. I suppose it's some sort of stimulant, legal or not.
Glad it just keeps
Legrand
it
has
out.
been awake for at least 30 hours straight, maybe more.
Is he hiding a bunt cake under there? I mean, that'd be fun, but...
Either he wore gloves or he cleaned the pipe.
Dang it! Who did the murder? Howie Mandel?
This file belongs in a museum. It's history.
Thanks, Indiana
The
Jones.
inspector should concentrate on the present.
You should focus on me, the man who loves him.
Neatly folded and unused. Legrand hasn't slept since we cast off, nor on the train.
Is he even a person?
A lockmaster and son. Tough to crack. If I wanted to steal the eye, I'd concentrate on getting the 3 keys.
Yeah, but that's hard. I mean, how about you just hire someone else to do it? I like that idea.
A microscope. Looks like the one that Lutz Reichinger uses in his pharmacy, just more modern. Okay.
Now let's take a peek. Yep, that's a bullet. No, hang on.
I need this.
Fine, I guess we'll look at them both at the same
All right.
time. There enough room in there? Oh. Oh yeah, look at this.
That's the proof.
Cool.
Whoever shot the Baroness also fired the shot in the cargo hold. What could that mean?
I can prove it because the bullets did the thing. Totally gonna hold up in court.
Smells like chemicals. Legrand probably developed the photos in here.
Ooh, hang on. Let's get to this fancy box in the
A
corner.
masterpiece. Forensic teams use kits like these. They're placing increasing importance on the preservation of evidence. But not in Switzerland yet. It's a small lab used to conduct simple analysis on site.
That looks kind of big for simple
All
analysis.
right. What have we got here?
Yeah, simple. Look at this!
Half of the tools in this box will be interesting for an archaeologist as well. Actually, forensics and archaeology are really quite similar to each other. The goal is to find out what happened, whether a few hours ago or a few centuries ago.
Dead bodies are fun.
What's this? Oh, how practical. A hermetically sealed cotton swab for collecting samples.
I'll stick this in my
I'll
mouth.
take it. A small glass bowl for mixing chemicals. Fingerprints are overrated. Smart thieves wear gloves, or they make sure that there are too many fingerprints at the crime scene to check them all.
If I touch everything, then I win, basically.
I'm sure Legrand could work magic in this alchemist lab. Me, I'm just awestruck. For forensics in the woods or the open country, I suppose. No use on a ship.
Unless you want to smack someone with a shovel.
Good lord. Good lord.
Look at all this!
Good lord.
Oh my gosh!
Aha. This is some kind of inventory list.
Oh, that
For
helps.
each chemical, it lists the chemical composition and a short comment on how to use it. And here's a list of the most important procedures. Fingerprints, gunshot residue, blood. I don't have to analyze the pillow and feathers to determine whether there's gunshot residue. I can smell it.
Well, what's the point of all
And
this?
I don't have any other clues at the moment.
Well, too bad. Maybe we should go get some other clues. Before we start just drinking all the chemicals for fun, like Nico's doing. Yeah, totally locked. Well, there's one thing we need to get that I'm not sure Legrand even has right now, is a sample of all that bloody blood. It should be around the corner, right? Yes. Perfect.
I always wanted to do that.
Why? This is the best thing ever.
That should be enough.
Oh no, I kind of just want to leave. Can you just leave?
Assuming the murderer isn't the murderer could... So, the murderer must have still been... Or he...
Yeah, that part's still kind of a crapshoot. We'll figure it out, I think. Let's just double check what the heck we picked up on our cotton swab. Seriously, no one comes down here. Just go in.
Wasn't there something about blood samples?
You did read the word blood.
Fingerprints.
Yeah, don't get so excited.
Well, it explains how to confirm that something is blood. That's a start. You have to mix luminol and a hydrogen peroxide solution and then drip or spray the mixture on the blood. The solution turns blue and glows even if there's just a very small amount of blood. Okay then, luminol and hydrogen peroxide.
Luminol is everywhere. Is this just magic?
Aha. Hydrogen peroxide solution.
Where was supposed to be here? Ah, it's probably not important.
Aha! Luminol. Okay, I'm filling the pipette and putting it down very carefully.
Everyone needs to know this.
So, let's see what we have here. No blood. Not the slightest reaction.
Oh,
If I didn't make a mistake, and it wasn't that difficult, then the spot on the Baroness's bed isn't really blood.
I thought we
But if
knew
it
that.
isn't blood, what is it? And more importantly, why didn't Dr. Gebhardt notice anything? He was supposed to have examined everything. I'd say it's time to visit the medical center.
Well, this kind of sucks. I'm getting the feeling that there's some giant conspiracy here. Or at least the doctor's shady. Doctor, do you suck? I'm gonna come in and find out.
It seems impossible that Dr. Gebhardt could have shot the Baroness. He was with me when the gunshot ran out. But he
has a
must have noticed
doppelganger.
that the Baroness was lying in a pool of fake blood. Maybe he's covering for someone. Let's find out.
Hang on, just in case everything goes to crap, I do want to save quick. Seems like a good idea.
It's probably for emergencies, in case a passenger falls down and can't walk anymore. Possibly due to rough seas, or maybe the captain's well-stocked bar.
Okay, that's a lot better than I thought, except it has straps? I don't know, man.
The sink looks like it's been cleaned recently. I can't say whether it was cleaned to comply with the hygiene regulations, or whether there was another reason.
Oh, maybe the doctor got seasick.
Interesting. A tape on a reel. The reel belongs to a much better player, like the one from the Baroness's cabin. I can't be certain that this is the reel that was missing from the Baroness's cabin, but it seems quite likely.
Well, that's nice. I kind of wanted to check that too first, so yeah, just go over there.
I guess the trash bin is in here.
Yeah, stick your hand in there.
Right.
Probably nothing medical.
Paper towels, plastic packaging, cartons, and... Hold on.
Oh, lucky you! Ew.
What's this? A burst rubber glove. It's knotted, and there's a red liquid all over the inside that looks like blood. I'd bet good money that it's the same fake blood I found in the Baroness's cabin.
That's a crappy prank. About the only thing that's good for is a musical version of
will
Carrie.
have trouble explaining how rubber gloves full of fake blood got into his trash bin. First, the fake blood he missed in the Baroness's cabin, and now this. It doesn't look good for you, Doctor. That's proof enough for me that the Doctor is involved in this. I should report to Legrand.
But what else do you have to say? Never mind. I guess this is important too.
A tape recorder from Sibling. Interesting. The reel in the Baroness's cabin is from the same company. A microphone was plugged into the tape recorder. Maybe Dr.
Really?
Gebhardt records the results of his examinations and writes them down later.
Well, fancy.
Okay. Nothing. Strange. There.
I'm just putting together some gloves filled with red blood. No, never mind, I shot
Very
someone.
interesting.
That was the worst song ever.
Time to pay Legrand.
No, not yet. I was gonna read the notebook. Oh, never mind. Just so you can see this before we're done, because there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's face it. We've actually been busy. Although, I know we went through a lot of this already. Oh, crud. He just updates these pages as they go? See, this is stuff that we actually haven't seen yet. No. Don't need any more hints. I left.
No!
Dang it, man!
No, don't!
This is totally expected, but we were supposed to be bald buddies. What? That sucks. Do I win? Why did I need credits for after that? I'm off. You know, whatever works. I guess the game is separated into separate games. My gosh, this thing is massive. Was this sold as different games? I don't really know. Should I sit through this entire credit sequence? Yeah, if anything, just to see all the funky names that you know are totally European. Nordic. Yeah, that's a good word. That's a good word for it. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. This game works really well. I truly don't know what's going on anymore. Turns out the doctor sucks. Guess kind of let the cat out of the bag on that one, but then again, we did kind of catch him, and it did look very bad. I don't know where the heck he recorded a gunshot. There were German voices? Aww. Who is Tun? I don't know what that means. Reggie. What? Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Why does Adil get third billing on this list? Wait, who's Patricia? Oh, Mares. Yeah, it's not like we say her first name any. Oh wait, this was German first? Oh. How many other German games have this company made that need to be ported? It's the only one? Oh, you know, that explains the massive differences in the actual dialogue and the subtitles. Wow, that actually really helps. Whatever works. Recognize any of these people? I really don't. They're doing a good job, though. I gotta give them that. Half of these people, especially at the bottom of the list, I don't know where the frick all these people came from. It's been too long since I played this. Wait, do these links still work? Can I just go find all this stuff? Can I just make the game myself with all this? No, I can't, but could someone else? Who knows what they're doing? Maybe. Good for them. Good for them. What happens now? Credits are done, right? Pretty sure I never used a hotspot. How's that not bad? Was I supposed to do better? I'll figure out how to play the other two chapters soon.